Abs and core today, all about the middle tummy area. We are going to be working on improving strength and toning the core, also while minimizing discomfort to your low back. You do not need any equipment. You can use a mat if you would like, or you can just work on the floor if you're comfortable there. Please make sure that you are subscribed, get set up, and we're gonna get started right now. All right, we are ready to rock and roll, get moving and grooving with this mat workout. So we are going to start here in a nice cross-legged position or butterfly position, whatever works for you. We're just gonna go ahead and take some of those circles for the core here, loosening up the spine. Still need to warm up, even though this will be a quick workout today. Very good. Chance to kind of stretch out the chest and the hips if you are feeling some of the other workouts. And bring it around to the other side. Hopefully you are feeling already a little bit of engagement through the center body, through the core. Try to stay heavy in the hips so that the movement is coming from the waist. And then go ahead, we're just gonna reach it off to each side, stretching the low back here. Nice and easy, making sure everything is in good working order. We will end today's workout with a low back stretch and a release for the sciatic area. So it's gonna be a great workout. A lot of yoga inspired moves today. So go ahead, take it here to the center. Roll it down and peel your body back up. Hug those abs in. So kind of like a wave with the body. Arch that back, roll it up. If you like the idea of using yoga to strengthen your core, however, maybe some of the moves are just still a little bit too advanced, today is going to be a great workout because we're gonna dial them back and make them modified and achievable for you. All right, very good. Take each elbow to the side, just a few times here. This will be a great workout. You can, if you love this one, share it, or more importantly, you can tack it on to any of our future workouts. So if you do a core workout, you can go ahead and add this one onto the end. We're gonna start here. You're gonna bring yourself down nice and easy, and right away, I want you to find the hip points here, roll them forward and flatten that low back against the mat. Pull those abs in and down towards your mat. You should already be feeling the core working there. Now we're gonna take this rib cage and crunch it up and in. Good, abs are working. It kind of helps to stretch those hands forward. Don't lift the shoulders or neck off of the mat. Now, hold the core here as you march each leg in one at a time. So rolling the hips forward, pushing the rib cage down, marching each leg in. Very good. You can drop those arms if you have found and are able to maintain that core work. So there is no gap underneath the back. Abs are pulling in. Good, this is a nice good continuation of our warm-up, and we'll progressively increase the difficulty of our exercises. That is 10 there. Go ahead now, draw those knees up. If you felt those hips roll forward, pull them back, flatten your core against the mat. Low back pushing down, nice and solid. Send those knees out. Now we're gonna tap those heels down one at a time, maintaining this core. So hips pulling forward, rib cage pushing down, light squeeze through all of those muscles. There, you're doing awesome. That was kind of a big jump from the last exercise to this one, but you've got it. all about control and function while we are developing this strength. Stay nice and steady here. You may feel a little bit of work in those legs and hip flexors here. Beautiful job. We're gonna give them a break while we work on something else. So if they're dying, you're okay. You have one more set. Lower and lift. Watch that low back, no movement. Those hips are not rolling forward and back. Pull it in, set those feet down. Good, you want them right at about the hips. As you lift, the knees will not knock in or widen out. Straight up and lower down, tightening the core. And same thing, not rolling the hips forward, keeping them tucked back. So almost here at the bottom, you can see that my tushy barely reaches the mat. Very good. Hang on here. You are working nice and strong now. You are doing an awesome job. Good. Make sure that you are breathing. Watch the tilt of the hips there. Pull those abs in. You have two more here. And last one, give me that nice, good push, brief little hold. Lower it down. This time as you lower down, roll through that spine. Hug those knees in quick. Little stretch here for the low back. Check in with it. Make sure it feels good. Extend those knees. Ideally, back out over the hips and then ankles coming right off of the knee. Again, I have my arms out here for stability, but I'm not pushing and stressing out, clenching into this floor. Roll those hips forward, push that rib cage down. And then we're gonna open each knee down to the floor. You'll feel the hip flexor kick in, you'll feel the abs kick in. Stop before gravity takes you too far, so you stay in control. Good. I have my arms here to make sure that I'm not rolling everywhere, but they're also not taking over and doing the work for the core. Hug those abs in, low back still pressing into the mat. Very good. Breathe easy here. Let's take one more set after this one. Last one here. Even it out. Beautiful job. Set those legs down. You definitely feel the tops of the thighs working there. Straighten out one of your legs. I'm gonna take my left leg out and I'm gonna draw this right leg up, and I'm gonna take my arm and I have my right arm so right leg up, right arm to the side, left arm up, and then I'm going to just lift and turn. I'm just going to slightly lift this shoulder off of the mat. At the same time, I'm making sure to drive my belly button and my low back into the mat. Now, working on this one side, if you need to, you can take that right arm to support the head and the neck. Pause at the top and lower. You can have a bend in the leg and just come to the outside of the knee if that's a little bit easier. Let's take 3 more on this side. And 1. Beautiful job. Set that down. Give it all, again, a little wiggle. We're checking in with the low back. Lots today, making sure everything is good in there. Same thing, you can bend out that other leg, straighten it. Good, so now my left leg is up, left arm is gonna come to the side, right arm reaches up, and I'm gonna stretch across. Option to support the head with my left arm. My leg is not moving. Arm is just reaching up and across. I'm not rolling off of my right hip. It's staying on the mat. soft bend in the knee if that's more comfortable, up to you. All of these exercises you can modify. You guys know I love these modifications for us. The body always feels a little different from day to day. Let's take one more here, last one. Nice small movement, except we're gonna give ourselves a pause on that hold. Lower it down, stretch those knees in, and just kind of windshield wiper the legs. Again, rolling those hips forward, nice flat low back, nice little massage here in the hips and the top of the glutes. And then, you guessed it, bring those knees back up. This time, we're going to take the arms straight up. Good. Push the rib cage towards the hips. Hips lift towards the rib cage, abs pull down. Extend both of those legs, not down to the floor, but out just slightly, as much as you can control. So when those legs come out, the back should stay in the exact same position it was in at the start of the movement. If you come out and those hips start rolling up and you've got this gap, too far for today. So we will work on it in time. Out and in, raise those arms. Modification here, arms to the side and a smaller movement in the legs. Taking them together, squeeze those thighs together. Let them create a little bit of stability. 3. So we're developing control in our pelvis and in our hips, that when our abs are engaging, we're not arching in through the low back, creating a lot of compression in those low back discs. Last one here. Beautiful job. Set that down. And we are almost there. Just a quick little break here. Take the feet to the edge of your mat. Send those knees in, and again, roll those hips forward. Quick little stretch here. And then we'll move on into a bigger stretch. So we'll open those knees, draw this right leg in. You can extend that left leg out if you would like. If you have sensitive knees, pull from underneath the kneecap. And then return that one back down and swap them out. Hopefully the ab work gave you a good sense of core control. I definitely felt a little bit of heat in there as we were working. If you got through this one and there's still a little bit of gas in the tank, you can repeat it. Like I said, it's nice and quick. It can tack on to any other exercise we do. Go ahead, drop that down. Bring those knees up and together one more time. Now this is a little bit of a work, a little bit of a stretch. Take them all the way over to one side. Let your body roll with them and tighten up the core. And then just take those arms out to a T position. Look away from those legs. Modification here, if it is too intense in the chest and the core, you just face up towards the ceiling. Use your core strength here to lift those legs. Swing them through, flatten that low back. Take them to the other side. Good. T position in the arms, or you can go ahead and just face up towards the ceiling. Core is still working here to pull in. Stretching this outer hip area, so lightly getting, well, if it's tight, it might be a little more than light, but getting into this outer glute area here. Again, use your core strength to draw that up to the center. We will lower the right knee and take the left knee over the top. This is a great place for a yoga strap or a towel if you need it, but we're gonna draw this right leg back up, reach through, grab underneath the right knee. So arm, just threading the needle here. draw this leg in and down, and again, focusing on creating that nice flat low back. This is probably my all-time favorite sciatic stress to keep out tension, out of the hips, out of the glutes, and out of the low back. Release that down, switch it out, pull it in, grab underneath that knee. You can use a towel and wrap it around and guide this in if you need to. There goes our timer. We're about done. Couple quick extra seconds here. One more stretch for your low back, and you'll be on to other adventures for your day. Good. Release that one back down. Extend the right leg, and now hug this left hip in. Very good. You can have a soft bend in that right leg if the hamstrings are a little bit tight or fussy today. And then go ahead, draw the right leg up in as well. You can hug from the front as long as it is not uncomfortable in the knees. So we're gonna draw those knees in and down, keeping the core pulled in and the low back nice and flat. You can also grab underneath. An option here for a little bit of a sway through the low back if you would like. And then we will drop those knees, roll it off to the side, bring yourself up nice and easy. You can take a couple minutes and stay on your mat, relaxed, and focus on some Shavasana pose, breath work, and meditation. But for now, I will leave you to decide what is best for you. Thank you guys for joining me for our quick abs. I will be back with more workouts. Please make sure that you are subscribed so that you do not miss those. Until our next workout, you guys take good care of yourselves, and I will see you again very soon. Thank you.